What's up, guys? It's me, the Athletic Brony, Fritz Rolly 732, and as always, how do you do? You're doing. Stupid hats. I'm gonna skip that part in my intro. So for this video, guys, it's not actually going to be a review. This is actually going to be just a random vlog, but not only a random vlog, but also an unpackaging video. Like, I have this very special package that I did want to open to you guys, and after that, I wanted to share you guys, even though it may be a little bit too late, but maybe not. I wanted to share you guys my story of my adventure of me attending Hascon. And I gotta tell you guys, Hascon was, it was a really great convention to be at. I encourage you, all the bronies out there to, go there. You really will have so much fun being there. Because it's not that bad. However, it's not technically a brony convention. It's more Hasbro and stuff like that. But it was still a great convention, especially for its first time, appearing, out of all the conventions. It was like the premiere event. It was the premiere event of Hascon, and I went to the very first Hascon, and so it was just so amazing to be a part of. And yeah, and I wasn't meant to be there. But anyway, more on that story. And before I get on to the unpackaging, I just finished watching the making of the Milo Pony movie, and I have to tell you guys, just seeing the behind the scenes footage and interviews with all the cast and, celebrities and also the staff that are working on this movie, it was just amazing, you guys. I'm really anticipated by the movie. However, I do have some bad news. And this is going to break so many hearts for all you bronies out there. Sad enough, I am not going to be able to see the movie on its premiere weekends, but I will be seeing it the next week, the weekend after, that, or whatever weekend. It's just I'm not going to be able to see it on its premiere weekend, which, don't hate me, you guys. I really want to see this movie on the premiere weekend, and this was actually a movie that I said from day one that I cannot wait to see, and I am definitely going to see it on the premiere day. I was going to see this on the day that it was going to premiere. It's sad enough, I did not see it. I'm not going to see it on October 6th, which really sucks. I'm not even going to see it on October 7th or the 8th. And here's the reason why. On October 7th and 8th, I am going to be competing in a tournament in Orlando, a golf tournament in Orlando, because I happen to be a golfer and stuff like that. And it just breaks my heart. And so the thing was, I was going to deny, and so far the coaches, accepted my deny. But sad enough, when my parents found out that I denied the invitation to going with the team to this golf tournament up in Orlando, they forcibly accepted me in. And so I had to accept it. And so I was like, you know what, fine. I mean, I get it. Golf in school is my main priority, you guys. And, as much as and it's kind of, and they thought it was silly of me, missing this golf tournament, missing, dropping out my career to, go see this movie. And I get it, but still, it's only one tournament, you guys. It's only one tournament that I'm going to be missing. I still got the whole year to, make up for that. And I'm still going to be practicing. I mean, it's not to say that I'm not going to be done with golf and not going to be done practicing. I'll still hit balls and, go out on the range and play holes up there in Port St. Lucie in my academy, but I'm not going to be, stop golfing. It's just I really want to see this movie. I just want to see this movie. And then I'll play all the tournaments that I want to. Because the thing is, you guys, I really want to see this movie. I want to see this movie 4 times because my personal best in seeing movies is 3, and so I really want to see this 4 times. Anyway, and as for other news, it's official, you guys. I know Month of Macabre is gonna start, tomorrow. I do know October 1st, which is the first day of Month of Macabre. That is tomorrow, and I am really excited because I'm here to announce that it's official. I'm going to be doing my Month of Macabre series starting tomorrow, and I'm planning to do a review on, and what would be the best MLP Grimdark fanfic to do a review on the first day of the Month of Macabre. Why not the very first MLP Grimdark fanfic? That's right, I am going to do a review on that. And for those who don't know what it is, get out. Just kidding. But anyways, moving forward, let's just go unpackage this bitch, shall we? So in case you're wondering what is inside, it is actually a t-shirt made that is on Obabscribbler's Teespring. And for those who are wondering who is Obabscribbler, she happens to be one of my favorite, she is actually my favorite MLP fanfic reader of all time. Yeah, speaking of Month of Macabre, my favorite fanfic reader launched a Teespring, and, is now selling her own merchandise. And when I heard about that, I was like, wow. And she started doing this before, before BronyCon, and I did wanted to buy one, but, I just didn't feel like it was the right moment to do it before BronyCon. And so, after meeting her and her gang, at BronyCon, which I told you guys about in the BronyCon story, which, by the way, check that out in the info bar up here. Yeah, my BronyCon story video. Anyway, uncut. So I decided, what, after meeting her and, and all the other fanfic readers, now is the time that I should, buy one of her merchandise. And so I did. I bought a t-shirt, and I actually saw the designs of all the, merchandise she was selling, and all of them are really good. However, I'm a bit too concerned about Scribbler's design of the coffee lover ones. Like, yeah, it's, when I saw that, I was like, Scribbler, do you like that coffee, or do you like that coffee? Like, yeah, that was just my concern. But anyway, enough being said, I've been already rambling for about 7 minutes in this video. It's now time to open this bitch. Let's shall open it. And I'm definitely gonna wear it after this video ends. No way. And I feel bad the t-shirt's not blue. They ran out. So much for, and yes. This is so cool, you guys. Do you see it? Oh my god. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. She looks so amazing. Scribbler looks so amazing. And look, she even has Scribbler Productions on the back. Oh my god. I love it. I really love it. I can't wait to wear it. But first, I just gotta go in the wash. But man, it looks really cool. Thank you so much, Scribbler, for setting up your Teespring, and and also for all the work you have done. I really enjoy all your work. Like, seriously, one of your readings that you've done for the month of Macabre is what is definitely by far my favorite fanfic reading of all time. And if in case you don't, and I don't want to give spoilers because I am going to do a month of Macabre series, at of that fanfic at Halloween. So yeah, I don't want to give spoilers of what it is. But yeah, but thank you so much, Scribbler. And yeah, it's just really amazing. But anyway, so that is pretty much, the unpackaging of the t-shirts. So let me tell you guys about my Hascon adventure. Now, here's the thing, you guys. When I went to Hascon, I actually wasn't meant to be at Hascon. I wasn't even supposed to attend there. I didn't think I was going to attend there, but soon enough, I did. And here's what happens. I don't know what day it was, but yeah. Unfortunately, I was already in school, and then soon enough, when I was about to take a break, I had a phone call from my mom and my parents, and I guess you heard this story before in one of my episodes, you guys. I think you have. Yeah, the whole story where all of a sudden my parents flew me up from Florida and all the way to Providence, Rhode Island, and I barely made the flight, you guys. I mean, you guys, sorry. I can't speak. And so what happened was I barely made the flight. The gates were already closing, and I was the last person on the plane to get, to make it on the plane. And then we took off. And soon enough, we made it to Providence, Rhode Island. And just when me and my sister were, were going to get into the car in the airport parking lot, on the way down to baggage claim, I saw these Hascon posters, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Hascon's gonna be in Providence, Rhode Island? That's insane. And soon enough, I had to go. I had to ask my parents, is it okay if I go? But just at least for a day. I just wanted to go for a day. I didn't want to, overstep the boundaries, and, I didn't want to beg them and, and all that. But anyways, and soon enough, I managed to go. I managed to go there on Saturday, and I did have a fun time. The first panel that I wanted to go to was the voice acting panel, and sadly enough, we were 4 minutes late. It was 4 minutes after 10, and the room already filled up. So I decided to, go for a look around the whole convention, and go to the next Milo Pony panel, which was the Milo Pony movie panel. And when we went to the Hascon main stage, that's when I actually got the chance to meet a few of the guys from Do Perfect, and I went to their panel, and after the panel was over, they were giving high fives to their fans, and I got the chance to high five, them, and, talk to them for a little bit, but only like for a few seconds. And I actually heard this from one of the guys from Do Perfect. He is actually, a golfer, and he's actually getting his son into golfing. And so I told him that I was a high school golfer for 6 years, and he was like, wow, and stuff like that. And yeah, I said it's really hard. But he didn't hear me say that, so he didn't respond. But anyway, and so after that panel ended, it was down to the Milo Pony movie panel. And actually, what's special about this convention, you guys, when you're on the main stage, this was actually one of those cons where, and it was in separate stadiums, so I think I now know why. It was one of those conventions where after the panel's over, you actually get to hang around at the stage for the next one, so that way, you save your seat. You don't have to go all the way back. But for the next panel, we had to go all the way back because, this was going to be a very special panel, and so we had to go back because we needed to, get in line, and then as soon as, we were allowed to go in, we had to get our phones bagged in. And so that's when my stepdad had to leave, because his business is on his phone, you guys. If his phone was bagged, he was, it's like a fear of his that if his phone is bagged, he's basically, oh my god, he's basically gonna freak out and stuff like that. So that's when he had to leave, and I was like, okay, you can go. And I actually wanted him to go at that time because now I was used to the convention. Before, I wanted to stay by his side because, I was a bit nervous considering the fact that this was my first Hascon, going. And it was the first Hascon, ever to be presented. But anyways, and I did have some worries. I thought, because I have heard from the comments, down below in the vlogs that, from bronies that this, the convention was a joke and, and all that. And so it worried me that what if this convention is really bad? But it turns out it's not, you guys. It actually really is good. It's just, it has a shortage of bronies. Yeah, my final statement would be the convention's great. It just needs more bronies. And I even told that to a guy in the concession stand. But anyway, so moving forward, the Milo Pony movie panel, we had to bag our phones, and actually while I was waiting in line, I was actually behind a couple guys who worked for Equestria Daily, and I even asked them what was it like working, for Equestria Daily, and they said it's actually pretty fun. And I even asked them, do you guys know Seth Hiso? And the guy who founded Equestria Daily, for those of you who don't know who Seth Hiso is. And they were like, yeah, hell yeah, they do know him. And so yeah, and then after, meeting them, we went down to the panel, and it was a great panel. Saw some behind the scenes stuff, and also some sneak peeks that no one else has seen except if you attended Comic-Con. So basically the thing is, Hascon is basically like Comic-Con except Hasbro stuff, and basically all the Milo Pony movie the Milo Pony movie panel, you guys, was just like the Milo Pony panel and Comic-Con this year, but this time it's like a second chance. It's like one of those second chance, panels where if you haven't seen this at Comic-Con, you guys, now's your chance to see it again at Hascon, in case you guys didn't see it, and also for all you people out there who live on the East Coast, because, I do live on the East Coast, so I can't go to Comic-Con because it's all the way up in California. I could try, but I can't. But anyways, so moving forward, it was a fun panel, and then there was a Q&A at the end, and I was going to ask a question, but I was a bit nervous and stuff, and I wanted to let the kids answer, their questions. And then, so after that, I headed straight from the Milo Pony movie panel to now the Season 8 panel. in the family room, and I had to tell you guys that room was freaking small. It was like it was either a third or half the size of the Hall of the Planets. Yeah, it was yeah, it was either half the size or a third of the size of Hall of the Planets and BronyCon. Like, it was just so insane. It was just so insanely small, but I managed to get a seat. And I also saw some cool, sneak peeks of season 7, and I even saw a sneak peek of the season 8 premiere, which I bet you guys have as well on, who have seen the clip on YouTube. And I gotta say, seeing that season 8 premiere clip was just amazing. It was amazing, you guys, especially the part where Queen Chrysalis appears. I was like, oh my god, oh my god. And I also have heard in that panel that there is actually going to be a time in season 8 where, a character related to, the movie is actually going to appear in season 8. And that's why I'm really excited. And you know what's funny about that is the character's name. The character's name is Silverstream. Now, here's the reason why that was funny when I saw that, and funny and shocking when I saw that, you guys. Silverstream was actually going to be the name of my OC, aka the pony who you see, that is, that you see in the end of the videos where I say, if you want to subscribe, click up here. Yeah, that's my OC, you guys, and his name was going to be Silverstream because, he's silver, and I'm actually known to watching, streaming stuff on YouTube. I like to be on YouTube, and I like to stream, music and videos and all that jazz. And I like to watch live streams as well. So yeah, and that was going to be the reason, but too bad that was taken. And in case you're wondering, it was a sea pony. It's a sea pony, you guys. So yeah, too bad, but it's okay. My OC's name is Harmonite. Yeah, and it's one word. And yeah, I was deliberating on whether he should be called Harmonite or Harmony Knight. But I decided to go with Harmonite. And, and his nickname would be Harmon for short. Kind of like how my real name is, and then my nickname is Fritz, and so yeah, it's pretty much like that. So yeah, Harmonite is my OC's name, you guys. And in case you're wondering, no, that's not the fan name for Fifth Harmony fans. That's Harmonizers. Anyway, so moving forward, the panel was great, and actually, I saw a very special person in the Brony community at that panel, and sitting in the front row, and that was Little Shy FIM. And when I saw him, and actually before I saw him, I saw his friend Dragonite, and he looked familiar. I was like, wait, that's the guy that was holding the Pickle Rick at BronyCon. Wait a second. Who's that next to him? Oh my god, Little Shy FIM! Oh my god, Little Shy. Finally, we get to see finally some Horse Fans Brony showed up at this convention, and good thing it was a vlogger, or else, yeah. Because then this whole convention would have been worthless for me. But I'm so glad because after the panel, I got the chance to meet Little Shy FIM, and I did, and I took a picture with him, and it was great to meet him and stuff. Took a selfie, and then Dragonite took a photo with me and him, and it was great to meet him and stuff. I even asked him, what was it like having your own posse at BronyCon? And then he was laughing because, I was joking with him and stuff, and he was like, yeah, it's not a really posse, it's just, group of friends. I was like, yeah, I know that. Yeah. I mean, and, he was a really cool guy. It was, great to meet him. And, of course, I posted that picture on Instagram, which I recommend you guys give that a like. And so, yeah, and then throughout there, that was pretty much all the My Little Pony panels that I see. Throughout that, I pretty much hung around the convention and stuff like that. And I even tried to get, go to the My Little Pony movie poster signing. But sadly, I did not make it, you guys, because they ran out of vouchers. But it's a good thing because there was actually one voucher that I did want to get, that I managed to get that wasn't sold out. And that was Jessica Dasaiko's Hanazuke meet and greet autograph and photo session. And I was so excited to get that, and so I got the voucher. And that's the thing, you guys, about the vouchers at Hascon. The difference between the vouchers at Hascon and BronyCon is that the vouchers are free. You get to have a free autograph and photo with the guest of honor. As for BronyCon, you have to pay $20 for an autograph, $20 for a photo, and $30 for both. And, it's pretty much insane, but I understand their policy. And you get to sign whatever you want, so that's fair. However, as for Hascon, you have to sign something that's licensed. You have to sign something that's officially licensed. If it's like fake or, unbranded and stuff like that, it's not allowed. It's a no-no. So yeah, and also not only so yeah, and so I managed to get a autograph from Jessica the Psycho, and even a photo of her, which I posted on Instagram as well. And the reason why I wanted to meet Jessica the Psycho, you guys, was because, and I think I kind of mentioned this in the BronyCon 2017 story, but I don't think so. I don't think I did because, I didn't talk that much about. I don't remember talking that much about my 2016 experience. But anyway, but in case you guys don't know, when I took a photo, at BronyCon 2016, I took a photo with Michelle Creeper, Black Griffin, and Basic after they performed at Bronypalooza and BronyCon 2016. And I posted a photo on Instagram, of course. And you're not going to believe who liked the photo, you guys. Jessica the Psycho herself liked the photo, and I even showed her it, and she was like, wow. And she even told me, why she liked the photo. And the reason why, you guys, was because, she was checking out all these photos, and she actually heard it from, voice actor friends of hers that BronyCon is a really fun place, and she actually wanted to go there. But, she never has the time because, due to work and, other conventions that she had to go to. So yeah, and so she just checked out the photos, and she just managed to look at mine and then press a like on it, and I was like, wow. However, when I took a photo with her, I posted that on Instagram, and so far, yeah, the irony of that is she hasn't liked it. I tagged her, but she hasn't liked it. I know. What are the odds that you get a like from a celebrity, and then when you meet that celebrity, and then you post and then you take a photo with them, and then you post that on Instagram and tag them, they don't like the photo? I mean, I get it. It's probably because, they are so busy with stuff that, it's not focused on itself, but it's still kind of strange. I mean, I would kind of think, celebrities nowadays, they would try to like, photos that other people post, of them. They would be like, oh, hey, look, there's me. Double tap. But oh well. Whatever, it's fine. It was still great to meet her and stuff like that. And, again, the signature and also the photo as well. And I even got some, cool merch as well. Like, I got this Songbird Serenade pin, which I think this was actually sold at Comic-Con, I think. So it was really great getting this one. I even got, oh yeah, I remember this. I got this, free pin that I got, and it was for a charity event or a charity, what's the word I'm looking for? Vendor. It was in a charity vendor. And all that. And as for other merchandise that I, bought, I even got this cool Rainbow Dash gold dog tag. As you can see right here. That was really legit. Totally totally be a good replacement for my, my Griffin Bloom dog tag, which I lost. Yeah, cost me $100, you guys. Seriously, you need to lose the frickin' frickin' USB flash drive. I just want the tag. Oh well. I even got the Hascon, guidebook, and I even got this, the main 6 MLP movie T-shirt, Hascon T-shirt, and I even got this hat. However, and here's my gripe about, one of the merchandises, which is the hats. The hat, I gotta say, when I wore this, you guys, and it felt a little bit uncomfortable, and I felt like they just put Hasbro made, just found the cheapest material and just turned it into this hat. And so it was just really hard for me to, to wear and stuff like that. But right now I feel comfortable with it, but still, I feel like it's a cheap-ass hat. But oh well. But other than that, it was still great. And even though I didn't get the chance to, get the chance to, be a part of the MLP movie poster meet and greet, I still got the chance, after it was done, I still got the chance to meet a couple of the voice actors. I met Kathy Westluck and Rebecca Choi-Katz, and, you know, managed to give them a bro hoof and a hug, and it was great meeting them. I even told Kathy Westluck that I was also a fan of Powerpuff Girls Z, which happens to be the anime version of the Powerpuff Girls, and it's not a bad show, you guys. Check that out. And, you know, she plays the voice of Ken, and Ken kind of sounds like Spike, I told her, but it was fine. I told her it's fine, though. And, you know, Rebecca Choi-Katz, and I told her that I love Sunset Shimmer, I love Sunset Shimmer, I didn't tell her that she was, however, this is true, she is my favorite, character from the Equestria Girls. Sunset Shimmer is my favorite character from Equestria Girls, however, I forgot to tell her that. Darn it. And yeah, there were just a couple people that I, met briefly, though. But it was still fine. I even met Megan McCarthy after the Hanazuke panel was over. And yeah, I went to the Hanazuke panel, and it was fun. And I gotta tell you guys, I gotta catch up on Hanazuke, because I only seen the first episode, and I was on my way to watching the second episode, but halfway through the second episode, I was like, oh gosh, forget it. It's kind of waste of time, but I still like Hanazuke, you guys. It's actually not that bad. And I cannot wait for the theoretical short of the series, based off of the Hanazuke series, to appear before the movie. Yeah, that's what I'm excited about. But anyways, you guys, so yeah, like I said, meeting Jessica, and speaking of Hanazuke, like I said, meeting Jessica the Psycho was great, and I even told her that, I loved her for being Flame Princess, which I was shocked, that was actually the first thing that came, that I actually realized who Jessica the Psycho was when I actually saw that she liked the photo, was the fact that, oh my gosh, Flame Princess, yeah, and I even told this to her, that I said, oh my gosh, Flame Princess from Adventure Time liked my photo of me at BronyCon on Instagram, and I was like, wow. I even told her that I was also a fan of Lynn and Lucy of the Loud House, that was really great, and it was an amazing show, and I even told her congratulations on, winning the Behind the Voice Actors Award for that show. It was really, you totally deserve it. And, it is a great show, and not only that, it's also a really great inspiration to the LGBT community. Hey guys, I do apologize for the cutoff in the middle of this video. One of my guardians entered the room without realizing that I was filming this video, so I do apologize for that. But that does not stop me from finishing this story. So after me and Jessica talked about the Loud House, I ended off the meet and greet with the photo of me and her, and it was great, you guys. Overall, the meet and greet was great. And so an hour later after that, I head down to the Hanazuke panel. And of course, because, of course Jessica the Psycho was going to be there. However, I did not know that Megan McCarthy, the executive producer of My Little Pony, and also the head writer of the show, was going to be there. So it was great seeing her there as well, because afterwards I not only got the chance to meet Jessica again, I also met her. But before I get into that, let me tell you what happened with me and Jess. So I asked her if there was any, and considering the fact that she actually wants to go to BronyCon, I would be certain that, she would be a fan of the show. I asked her if there was any character of the show, who would you want to voice? And so she was like, is there a goth pony? And then I was like, yes. And in case you guys don't know, there was a goth pony. And Canter La Boutique, in the ending of Canter La Boutique, there was one of the ponies that bought the Luna base dress. That was a goth pony. That was certainly a goth pony. Yeah. The only other goth pony that I would also remember in the show would have to be the one in Honest Apple, where she was like one of the fashionistas. However, I wouldn't consider her goth. I would consider her, just a fashionista that has like a dark theme of sense of style. But oh well. Anyways, so yeah, and so that's pretty much it. But I told her that she would actually be doing good as the voice of Sweetie Belle, because she's kind of like Hanazuke. She's like high-pitched but all expressive and all that, like Sweetie Belle, and and also moody and all that. Like, she's all around the moods like Sweetie Belle, so I thought that. But now that she mentioned that she's actually would prefer a goth voice, I know this character isn't a goth pony, you guys, but I would think that she would actually be the perfect voice of Maud Pie. However, I did not tell this to her, as by the way. But yeah, I would think that she would be the voice of Maud Pie. I think she would be perfect, yeah. Because, you know, like goth people, we also talk deep and silent like this and all that. But oh well, that's just my opinion. Yeah, hashtag my opinion. But oh well, anyway, moving forward, so that was the last time I saw Jessica the Psycho, and then after that I saw Megan McCarthy, and I was nervous seeing her, you guys. I was kind of nervous. I was so nervous that I had to be honest, I told her that I was nervous and stuff, and I just told her that, you know, your work is so amazing. I mean, I cannot wait to see what your work does, you know, in this movie. Like, I'm just really anticipated. I just cannot wait. I mean, you have written one of my favorite episodes. I mean, especially the season 4 finale, which that one was an amazing episode. So yeah, you were just an amazing writer. And she was like, "Oh, thank you." And I even gave her a hug afterwards. And I even met again one of the writers of Hanazuke, who I actually met before when I was on my way up on the season 8 panel, and his name was Ed Lee, and he was also not only is he the writer of Hanazuke, he was also moderating the MLP movie panel at Hascon, so that was cool meeting him again, and he was a nice guy. I introduced myself, and I even told him what I do on my YouTube channel. He was also interested, so yeah. So yeah, it was great, and then I said my last goodbyes to them. And that was pretty much it for Hascon. So therefore, that concludes my whole story, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this whole random vlog, or whatever you call it, unboxing, vlog, storytelling video, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, though. With that being said, if you guys want to check out my channel, click up here. If you guys want to check out my movie playlist, click down here. Click on the bell and all as well. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you dislike it. Comment below in case for any movie you want me to do a review on next, which obviously probably is the MLP movie that's coming out in 6 days. The main 6 days. That was a bad joke. Anyway, so yep. And follow me on Instagram at FritzRolly732 as well. And as for anything else, oh, and stay tuned for the month of Macabre, you guys. Oh, hell yeah. I am really excited for month of Macabre, especially for the fanfic readers, because I cannot wait to see what fanfic readings they're going to do. Oh, well. With that being said, I tip my hat to you guys for a good show, and I'll see you guys later in the future. See ya!